Hi, it's Mrs. Monroe. I wanted to read evaporation to you. We just learned about temperature, and evaporation is when a liquid becomes so hot that the molecules get moving so fast that the matter that makes up the liquid changes into a gas. This book AR number is 162181. This is by William B. Rice, Evaporation. Where does it go? It rains all night long. Then the rain stops. Everything is wet. The sun comes out. The water goes away. It seems like magic. Where does it go? It's not magic. It's evaporation. The water evaporates. It changes from a liquid to a gas. Rain makes things wet. The sun helps dry the rain. Evaporation. Evaporation happens when a liquid becomes a gas. Water is a liquid. Air is made of gas. The water changes its form. It becomes part of the air. Condensation happens when the gas becomes a liquid. So it's the opposite. Wind and high temperatures make water evaporation faster. So if the temperature's high and there's lots of wind, then the water can evaporate fast. A liquid is made of tiny parts. The parts are called molecules. You cannot see them. They may escape from the liquid. That is when evaporation happens. This is a large model of a water molecule. A single water molecule is too small to see. The molecules in a liquid move around. They move fast when they get hot. They bump into each other. The molecules on top might get bumped off. They turn into gas. Think about popcorn popping. When popcorn gets hot, some of it gets bumped out of the pan. This can help you understand evaporation. So here you have water that's turned into steam, which is also evaporation. Liquid that gets very hot evaporates fast. Cold liquid evaporates slowly. Desert heat evaporates water quickly. Animals who live there must drink whenever they can find water. Fun fact, if a liquid gets so cold that it freezes, then it becomes a solid. Liquid that evaporates becomes a gas. We can always see the liquid. Sometimes we cannot see the gas. Air is filled with gases. Can you see them? Can you? Sometimes it is hot, but evaporation is slow. That's because the air is already full. There's not much room for more gas. That is called saturation. There's no room for more molecules. In the rainforest, sometimes things stay wet because the air is already very wet. Wind also helps liquids evaporate. Big winds mean fast evaporation. Fun fact, did you ever shake your hands to dry them? It works because of evaporation. Wind helps things dry fast. So look, they put their laundry out there to dry. The water cycle. Evaporation is part of the water cycle. The water cycle is how water changes. It changes its form. The water cycle is important to life on Earth. So here you can see we have our oceans and lakes, and then as it gets hot, the water evaporates, and then when the water gets cold, remember we talked about clouds in class, and how when the clouds get colder, then they fall, the precipitation falls back down into the water in rain or snow. It's part of the water cycle. Water on Earth evaporates, then it condenses. It may fall to the earth as rain or snow. Then it evaporates again. This happens again and again. All liquid does not evaporate at the same rate. Water evaporates fast. Milk or oil may evaporate more slowly. Evaporation is just one part of the cycle, but the cycle would not work without it. Science lab. What is evaporation? You can see evaporation in action if you follow these steps. So if you have 2 clear plastic cups, a marker, a plastic wrap, water, and a sunny day, you can do this fun experiment. So I'm going to hold it here so you can see the procedures, and maybe you can pause your screen. There we go. I think you can see all of them right there. Okay, so it says fill each cup with water. Be sure the cups have the same amount of water in them. Put plastic wrap over one cup and mark the water line on both cups. Place the cups outside in the sun where nothing will knock them over. Check the cups after 2 hours. Did the water go down in either cup? Mark a new line. Check again in 2 more hours. Mark the water line again. Keep checking over time. You will see that the cup that is not covered is losing its water, but the water did not spill. It evaporated in the heat of the sun. The plastic covering does not allow the water from the second cup to evaporate, so it should still be in there. Okay, so there's your fun experiment that you can try at home. Okay. All right, and there's our glossary with some cool words in it. I hope you enjoyed this book. It's Evaporation. If you want to take the AR quiz, it's 162181. See ya.